Okay, this is another video of HEX in the INFINIVERSE, and this time I'm going to take you to my crypto museum here, my crypto history museum. Okay, so this is the living area where everyone starts at in the INFINIVERSE. So I have wallpaper in here, and the wallpaper is the reimagined fight between Darth Vader and Obi-Wan. I wish that they would include this into the actual Star Wars New Hope episode. Let's see. Okay, so now I'm going over to the HEX Crypto hub that's in my living area. Okay, this is a pretty cool template.
To the traditional financial
I call
system.
this
HEX is
the hub.
designed to replace
Let's see, I
high
don't know what they
interest
call it
costs
in
of
the
sacrifice
actual INFINIVERSE itself. So this is my lecture hall,
time period.
and we're going to be able to do actual live streams, so we could actually do, real lectures. And on another video, I will actually show the lecture halls. And anybody who's ever gone to college, like a Stanford or even a junior college, like a De College in San Jose, this thing gives me that feel, of the wood and the whole thing of sitting in an old-fashioned lecture hall. It's not perfect, but I felt like I was back in college again. Okay, so this is an crypto exchange hub, and so here I have links to Coinbase, to Kraken, to Binance. I don't think a person could access them through their Oculus, but this is to give a person that's new to crypto, a chance to actually link to the site and see what it looks like before making a decision to actually take their laptop or smartphone and really go through the process of actually enrolling.
It actually rewards you for holding.
This is my little crazy war room. Got all kind of crazy stuff in there. I might show that at some point. And this is the crypto store hub. So these are the links to all the stores that I have here currently, or most of them. I have to create another one because I've added 3 different stores. And this is the Crypto History Museum portal. So basically all it is a picture that I lifted and put there of a museum to kind of give the feel it's an actual museum that you're going to. So this particular template is is Dubai, and I like this one. I forgot what it's called, but Dubai is the backdrop. I can't wait until they actually have live action or even video action of the actual Dubai, where you see the cars moving and you can actually see it turn from day to night. This is still pretty cool like it is. This is my favorite one because it gives me the feel of wealth. And this particular HEX logo from the site really looks cool in here. I mean, look at this. It looks like it belongs here. And it does, because, hey, this is HEX in the INFINIVERSE.
HEX is more secure than Bitcoin.
Okay, so anyway, let's go to the museum now. Okay, so in the INFINIVERSE, this is called a template.
I want to talk about
but I decided to make it a crypto museum. So I'm not going to say any names of these people. I know you know who this guy is that's talking right here. So this is a short video of him basically talking about the coming regulation and what it might mean to crypto valuations.
So we as an industry get to see fund flows 24/7.
Okay.
And here we go.
Well, what makes the price go up? People buying more.
I'm not going to say any names. I know you know who this guy is.
Nope.
And right here I have writing. So it explains who these people are.
Important thing in crypto.
And this is Mr. Richard Hart.
and that the only
But HEX actually
price
has
is if people buy
information
tokens.
about him
Yep.
and his actual name before I
Wasn't
guess he
interesting
changed it
that
to
HEX
Heart.
was designed specifically to address exactly those two.
So I've tried my best to make this accurate.
But it's not everything.
This is the only thing that actually
The faces in here are from cryptocurrency. Probably the only drawback that I wasn't able to really get the best resolution. But these pictures have been cropped. So one thing you'll notice in the INFINIVERSE is that some people don't really care if the picture fits the frame. But a very classy lady in here named Atessa, basically, emphasized to me the importance of it. So I actually got software and started cutting pieces and making sure that it fit the frame as closely as possible.
Traditional banking.
if it maxes out.
So all of this is stuff put in to explain what people are looking at. I'm assuming that a person who walks in here knows very little about crypto, might be deciding to play, dabble in it a little bit, And so the name right here will explain, everything to who this person is right here. One of the founding fathers of cryptocurrency before Bitcoin. And here he is, Mr. Bitcoin Jesus himself. I'm not going to say nothing else. I just wish I had, better resolution. If I can find better resolution, I'll when I get the time, I'll make these pictures better. I'm going to have to end up creating a different, an additional museum area, because with this FTX thing, we got another guy to put in here. Here he is. I'm not going to say any names. I'm going to assume you guys already know. I'm not going to say any names. People from cryptocurrency history. I will say this guy had trouble with the law. I think he had to walk around. This guy right here where I'm pointing to, he had to walk around with an ankle bracelet for a while. And here is this market, the infamous market. I'm not going to say anything. Okay, so this is the first page of the Bitcoin white paper. I just wanted to put this in here so that people could get a sense of, the first page of it. I would have put all the pages in here if I could have figured if there was a way that the pages would actually turn. And this explains it. See, Bitcoin white paper right there. And this is kind of lifted from the net, and it kind of gives this mystery to, who is Satoshi Nakamoto? Person, group, government, NSA? Who knows? Now, for me, this was a very important part of my crypto experience. I got into Bitcoin in 2016 when it was $740 for one. By the time I was in 2017, I was in a bull run. And this company, BitConnect, was very important. Okay, in my opinion, BitConnect was way more important to the cryptocurrency space than it's given credit for. Even if it may have been a Ponzi scheme and it defrauded people, I think it really exposed what people really were interested in. That is being able to earn money, while they slept. Okay, I think a lot of cryptocurrencies have been influenced by BitConnect. That's just my own personal opinion. So anyway, this guy right here,
let me tell you guys that I am so excited.
if you play around with YouTube and you type in his name, you can hear him, basically sing the famous BitConnect song. And so I recorded a little short clip. So this clip is just going to repeat itself over and over again.
And let me tell you that I am actually earning around $1,400
There you go. Now, this paper here is really interesting. Supposedly, this is essays how to make a mint. The cryptography of anonymous electronic cash, allegedly written by the SEC people. I think about what, 10 to 11 years before the Bitcoin white paper. So, go check it out. Go grab it and read it for yourself. I think Richard Hart himself doesn't believe that the NSA had involvement. But there's this paper right here. It came from some damn where. So I don't know. Either it came from the NSA or somebody else, but it came from somewhere. Now, this guy is suspected to actually being Satoshi by some people. I think his name is what? Harold Finney, or Harold Thomas Finney II. He passed away. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't even matter now. Bitcoin is out, and according to the SEC, it's the only safe crypto that has not been deemed a possible security. However, these guys are janky. They will actually fall back on their word. I remember when they said that Ethereum was no longer a security, and they've taken a back step since then. So when you're dealing with these government guys, they might say anything. Just do the best you can. That's all I can tell you.
This also means that
okay, so this is the share system in HEX. And in the previous video, I explained why I did not include it into any of the HEX stores. It's because it gives a more in-depth explanation as to what the share system in HEX actually is. And I think it was just too much for a person to take in, while passing through a store. But if you ever come in here, check it out.
If you want to get into HEX early and become a whale, how do you do it? You stake.
So here we go. This guy right here, Mr. Mt. Gox himself. Yep. I don't even try to pronounce his name, but anyway, you can read it right there, right? Anyway, so this is the infamous Mt. Gox, where people lost a whole bunch of Bitcoin as a result of carelessness and all kind of mistakes that never should have been made by a person, holding an electronic asset. But to be honest, if I were constructing this museum today, I would put the CEO of FTX up in here because he needs to be in here now. He really does. So I got to set up another museum because we got to put him in one of these museums quick. Let's see. So I don't even understand the utility of some of these galleries. So I'm up here, and so basically I have the video running of Kevin O'Leary basically giving his keynote speech or talk, the discussion.
How much money is that? Trillions of dollars.
At the Bitcoin conference recently, or relatively recently, in Miami. He says a lot of good stuff I think that people should listen to. And I always suspected that the United States government, could basically regulate cryptocurrencies in such a way as to almost make it a surrogate of the U.S. dollar. That's just my opinion. I mean, I never bought into, it was going to be this thing where the government couldn't do anything with it and all this kind of stuff. I mean, all you have to do is look at the past wars
Bitcoin stores
and see how they get down in some of these wars, and they don't let things like morality stop them, and they've been able to actually infiltrate dictatorships, Soviet Russia, Nazi Germany. I mean, if they could knock these guys off, what are they going to do with these people who are over smart contracts? That's just my opinion. So that's it, people. This is my crypto museum, and come check it out if you're ever in the INFINIVERSE. And it's probably going to be, there is going to be an extension to it because I got to include, the current crop of people who have been involved in in the 2021 crypto boom scandals. So there's not enough people in here. I can't just put Carlos from BitConnect up in here. Here's a laughable part about it. If you come over here, this is what it says. BitConnect is an alleged fraudulent cryptocurrency investment platform that reached a peak market capitalization of $3.4 billion. This is the joke right here. They got a lot of cryptos out here that we wouldn't consider worth anything if the market cap was only $3 billion. And that was nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go over to this. I almost missed this. This is one of the reasons why I came up in here. Okay, so check this out. This is the price history action given by Investopedia of Bitcoin's price performance up till May 2022. And look at this. Bitcoin in 2009 was 9 cents. And look at this crazy roller coaster ride. Right? Look at this. Ooh, this is bad. Now, it's easy to look at this and say, well, there's no big deal. Look at the overall chart. But to live through these things and to have bills to pay and to have maybe having not been ready for it and overinvested and got into the things of life, this is really hard to go through. I went through the crash of 2018 and I put a small amount of money relative to what I had into cryptocurrencies. And I felt that. I mean, it did not feel good going through that. And also, I had no idea of what the United States government is going to do. At the time, as far as I knew, the United States government would simply try to outlaw it. Now, whether they could or not, I don't know. But I always thought that, that the president of the United States would just give an executive order just outlawing it for American citizens to use. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to be regulated. That might be better or worse for some people, but regulation is coming. I assume. No, I know it's coming. But check this chart out. 9 cents right here. Can you imagine if a person could just hold, I don't know, $10 worth of Bitcoin, right? $10 worth. And even today they would be killing it in the middle of a bloodbath. In the middle, I think Bitcoin is $16,000 right now. Okay, they would be killing it if they could hold $10 worth of Bitcoin at this price of $9 up till now. Okay, people, that's it. I've said enough. I've said too much. Thanks for coming. See you next time.